Hi there. It's good to see you again. Today, we're going to practice something very real. Something you will use everywhere. In coffee shops, on buses, at events, and even while waiting in line. Today's topic is small talk with strangers. This is a part of life, and in English-speaking countries, small talk is how people connect without getting too personal. It's light, it's friendly, it's polite, and sometimes it's awkward. But that's okay. You're not alone. I'm here with you, line by line, step by step. We'll do it together. Now, imagine this. You're on your way to a workshop in the city. The sun is out, the air is fresh, and you're standing at a quiet bus stop. Let's begin there. You look around. There's another person standing nearby. You've seen them before. Maybe they live in your neighborhood. You smile and say, "Beautiful morning, isn't it?" Repeat after me. Beautiful morning, isn't it? Good. They smile back and reply, "It really is. So much better than yesterday." Repeat. It really is. So much better than yesterday. You laugh a little and say, "Yes, yesterday was cold and windy. I almost lost my umbrella." Now you. Yesterday was cold and windy. I almost lost my umbrella. They laugh with you. You both look down the street, waiting for the bus. There's a small silence. Then you ask, "Do you take this bus every day?" Say it with me. Do you take this bus every day? They nod and say, "Yeah, I take it to work. I work downtown." Now you. Yeah, I take it to work. I work downtown. You smile and say, "Oh, cool. I'm going to a workshop near the library." Repeat. I'm going to a workshop near the library. This is how small talk grows, naturally from the moment. Just a little question, a little smile, and suddenly a connection. Later, after the workshop, you walk into a small cafe. You stand in line behind someone who looks friendly. You both glance at the menu above the counter. You say casually, "So many choices. I can never decide." Now repeat, "So many choices. I can never decide." They laugh and say, "Right? I always end up getting the same thing anyway." Now you. I always end up getting the same thing anyway. You smile and reply, "What do you usually get?" Repeat after me. What do you usually get? They point at the board and say, "The vanilla latte. Simple and sweet." Say it. The vanilla latte. Simple and sweet. You nod and say, "That sounds nice. I might try that too." Your turn. "That sounds nice. I might try that too." You see what's happening? This is small talk. No pressure. Just two people sharing a moment in the day. It's human. And now you're part of it. Now, let's imagine this. You've been invited to a small art exhibit by a friend. You walk in, soft music playing, people chatting around you. You're holding a small cup of juice, standing near a painting. Someone stands next to you and says, "This one's interesting, isn't it?" Repeat. "This one's interesting, isn't it?" You nod and say, "Yeah, I like the colors. It feels peaceful." Now say it with me. Yeah, I like the colors. It feels peaceful. They smile and say, "It reminds me of a place I visited in the mountains." Repeat. It reminds me of a place I visited in the mountains. You reply, really? That sounds lovely. Was it in the north? Your turn. Really? That sounds lovely. Was it in the north? They nod and describe it. And just like that, a small conversation about a painting becomes a friendly memory. It's Saturday afternoon. You decide to take a short walk in the park. The air smells fresh. You hear children playing in the distance. You sit on a bench with your coffee, enjoying the peace. Next to you, an older man is tossing a ball to his dog. The dog is fast and excited. You smile and say, "Your dog is really fast." Repeat after me. Your dog is really fast. He smiles and says, "Yeah, he's full of energy, even at 8 years old." Now you. He's full of energy, even at 8 years old. You laugh gently and say, "He must keep you on your toes." Say it with me. He must keep you on your toes. He nods and replies, "Every single day. But I love it." Repeat. Every single day. But I love it. You both sit quietly for a moment. Then you ask, "Do you come here often?" Say it. "Do you come here often?" He nods again. "Almost every afternoon. It's peaceful." Repeat. "Almost every afternoon. It's peaceful." You smile. "It really is. This is my first time here." Now you. "This is my first time here." And he says, "Welcome then." Repeat. "Welcome then." Simple, friendly, natural. You didn't plan it. You didn't study it. You just showed up and showed kindness. That's small talk. That's speaking real English. Later that week, you're on the train. It's rush hour. The seat next to you is empty for now. A woman walks in and sits down. She takes out a book. You glance over, curious. You say politely, "That book looks interesting. What's it about?" Now repeat, "That book looks interesting. What's it about?" She looks up, surprised but friendly. "It's a mystery novel. I just started it yesterday." Now say it. "It's a mystery novel. I just started it yesterday." You smile and say, "I love mystery novels. Are you enjoying it so far?" Repeat after me. "Are you enjoying it so far?" She nods. "Yeah." "It's hard to put down." Now you. "It's hard to put down." You both smile. Then silence. And that's okay. Small talk doesn't have to last forever. Sometimes it's a single sentence. Sometimes it becomes a moment you remember. You spoke English. You showed curiosity. You connected. That's the power of your voice. Let's pause here. You've done something special. Something many learners are afraid of. You've practiced real-world English. Not from a textbook. Not from a test, but from real, human situations. You're not just memorizing words. You're training your brain to speak with confidence, to listen with attention, to express kindness, curiosity, and calm energy. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt nervous starting a conversation in English? If the answer is yes, then I want to tell you something important. You're not alone. I've taught so many students who felt just like you. But every time they practiced shadowing like this, every time they repeated simple, real sentences. Something changed. They started to feel natural. Not perfect, just natural. And that's enough. You are enough. You walk into a bookstore. You're looking for something to read over the weekend. While browsing the shelves, someone next to you picks up the same book you were reaching for. You smile and say, "Oh, great minds think alike." Repeat after me. Great minds think alike. They laugh. Looks like we both have good taste. Now you. Looks like we both have good taste. You chuckle and say, "Have you read anything by this author before?" Say it. Have you read anything by this author before? They nod. Yes, I loved their last book. This one just came out. Now repeat. I loved their last book. This one just came out. You thank them and say, "Good to know. I'll give it a try." Now you. I'll give it a try. You both smile and walk away in different directions. But the conversation stays with you. Small talk just like that helped you feel connected, even for a moment. You've done amazing work today. Let's look at what you just practiced. You learned to start conversations in gentle, casual ways. You asked polite questions. You showed interest in others. And you used simple, natural English to connect with strangers. This is not just language practice. This is confidence training. This is emotional growth. Every time you shadow a line with me, you're building your English muscle. You're preparing for the real world. And I want you to know something. I believe in you, not just as a student, but as a person who is brave enough to learn something new, even when it's hard. So, here's your challenge for the week. Start one small conversation in English. It can be with a shopkeeper, a stranger, or even a friend. Just one line. Hi, how's your day going? That's it. Then come back to the comments and tell me how it went. I'll be here, cheering you on. Let's end by repeating a few lines from today together. Ready? Beautiful morning, isn't it? What do you usually get? Do you come here often? That sounds lovely. It's hard to put down. Great minds think alike. One more time. Slower this time. Let it sink in. Beautiful morning, isn't it? What do you usually get? Do you come here often? That sounds lovely. It's hard to put down. Great minds think alike. Well done. You did something powerful today. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until then, keep listening, keep speaking, and most of all, keep believing in yourself.